Men's Elimination Chamber. What do you think?
Okay. The men's elimination chamber. Is what I expected. It was what I expected. There were some really good spots. The big standout spot for me was definitely when Bobby Lashley speared Logan Paul through the pod. Oh my god! Like I was like, holy! Like he like, and like the thing is, if you realize how Logan sold it, like he didn't. It looked like he didn't even brace for it. He just took it, and like man, that was a monster spear. That was incredible. Bobby, I would say Bobby probably was one of the biggest highlights in that elimination chamber for me. Bobby had some really good spots, especially that one. He did his thing before he got eliminated. Randy, I expected what we seen out of Randy. You know what I mean? RKO's out of nowhere. He didn't hit as many as I wanted him to, but he hit what, like two? One on
Yeah.
Drew, and it was one on KO. Yeah, KO, because he pinned. Huh?
It was Logan.
It was Logan. Okay. KO. KO, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jess. KO didn't have as many spots as he usually does in a lot of his PLE events. Like KO usually has some crazy spot, but then again, KO's getting older, but he used to have some nasty spots, like where he's put himself in serious danger or somebody's doing some crazy move to him. And it's just it's a blessing too, but it's very shocking that KO hasn't been on the injury list as much as some wrestlers, seeing as though he's taken some brutal spots. And I've noticed like lately he hasn't been doing that. But yeah, normally I would say KO is usually like the big highlight of those matches whenever he's in like a big match like that. But overall, I liked the match. I thought it was cool. I thought it was great. The ending was a little weird. I get why Logan Paul attacked Randy. Randy eliminated him, so I get it. But at the same time, to start it in the feud, I don't get that. You know what I mean? It was a little weird to me.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
and then LA Knight, LA Knight did good, but LA Knight he didn't have any special spots, but it was weird that AJ is a meme going around. AJ flew all the way over here to Australia just to beat the hell out of LA Knight. That's how you know he hates him and stuff. And it's true. It's like, dude, like that. Even that was kind of weird. It's like, AJ, come on, you did all this just to do that? Is it because you're supposed to be in the match? I guess that's what it is. I guess they just want to continue that feud. Fine, but it was just very out the ordinary. You know what I mean? So little bizarre parts in the men's men's elimination chamber. Bizarre parts.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought it was good. I wanted Drew to win. I was rooting for Drew. I think Drew needs this more than anybody. It was either going to be Drew or Randy for me. I'm happy Drew has it. Him and Seth is going to really like put on a good match, obviously. And I want to see what kind of title run Drew's going to have if and when he wins. How about you, Jazz? How do you feel about the men's elimination chamber?
First of all, I think it was hilarious because of Logan. I love the little bit with Kevin and Logan. Kevin beating the crap out of Logan.
As soon as he came out the pod, yep.
Dragging him out, throwing him around. I mean, Logan didn't even get a chance. Like everybody was like, they just did not like him. But you're right. I did want more out of Kevin because that was my pick. I wanted Kevin to go through, and I thought it was gonna be a little bit closer for him. But Randy and Drew, it is at the end. But yeah, with Bobby, I was worried. I thought he got hurt. I was like, oh my god, is he okay? And like someone's like,
yeah,
because I'm new. So I don't know all these little nuances that you guys, so I'm like, what? And then that's when, AJ came through and they're like, see, told you, someone's coming through or there's something there we're not seeing or whatever. So, but yeah, I just love how they had that little surprise, like little things like that make me happy. Like I want to laugh. I want to enjoy it just as much as just as much as I want to see those crazy little tricks and the flips and the jumps and the whatever. But I like it's a little bit of a story as well. So I enjoyed it. I really thought a few times in there too that Randy was hurt. I was like,
me too. Yeah. Because especially got a bad back. Yeah.
He's getting a little old. And the thing is, and you can tell me maybe here, when they like come up with this storyline that they're hurt, are they actually hurt? Like when they're like, oh, my back and like, are they actually hurt?
That's a big maybe. That's a big maybe.
Yeah.
And if they do sell it, sometimes it's just they need some time off, literally, like not from injury, but vacation time. So it's a 50-50 chance. It could be, it could not be. So I got a question, Jazz. Are you at least excited for Drew versus Seth at all, or are you just like, yeah?
You know, I don't like Debbie Downer Drew. I cannot stand his gimmick right now. I love, I'm sure he's a great guy outside of wrestling. I'm sure he's a great guy out of WWE. And I'm not saying I dislike them personally, okay? So don't y'all come for me. But what I will say is that his gimmick is just a whiny person. And, and that's the heel, Maybe I'm starting to realize about myself. I don't like heels. Like, it's too triggering for me. I don't know what it is. But I'm just like, I cannot deal with certain heels. But there are some heels that I'm just like, oh, they make me laugh, like Logan. Like I love Logan. I love Nia. Like those type of heels. I don't know what it is about them, but I just love it. But there are some heels that really trigger me. I'm like, I can't watch. I can't watch. I can't see you. Get out of my life because it's too much. It's too much. But with Drew, he gets another chance. If he doesn't work out, I don't want to hear about it anymore. I don't want to hear about it anymore. Sorry, Drew, but you better win. Okay, you better get this title because if not, I don't want to hear it.
I'll say I think he's going to win this, Jazz. Like think about their history, him and Seth's history. He's never beaten Seth, from what I understand. If I remember, didn't Seth every bout they had beat him? So there's no more. No, he has to win this. He can't lose this.
The crappy part about it, though, is if he wins it, you're right. I do think Damien's going to cash in because him and the Judgment Day have had this weird thing going on.
Exactly.
And
unfinished feud. Yep.
I just feel like this is going to cost. And then my guess is because, they had Rhea saying that she didn't want them to mess with Drew and stuff. I feel like Damien might have an unsuccessful cash in, and then that's going to cause the fall of Judgment Day or something.
Oh, good point.
I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at like coming.
Damn, that's a good point. You're right. That could happen. I can see that happening. Yeah. Huh.